All right, Jeffrey.hester here with S4 Real Estate Team, and I'm joined today by Elaine Kresta from Simplicity PHX. Elaine, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Jeff. It's exciting to be here.
We are so
Good to be
excited.
here.
So Elaine stepped into our team meeting this morning and shared all about what she does, which is professional organizer. Now, as you were talking, I realized this probably gives a lot of people a lot of anxiety when they talk about organizing their stuff, and you shared some pictures. Can you talk to us a little bit about what would drive a client to need your services?
When it comes to big transitions in life, selling your house, moving, trying to figure out what to do next, it can be such a big, overwhelming concept. You don't know where to start. So really, what I love to do with my clients is go and meet with them and talk about what they're looking for, kind of a timeline, and making a plan with them so that they realize they don't have to do this by themselves. There is a really simplified way to do this so that they can have this plan and work from it and feel like they're moving towards making this happen in a less stressful manner.
And talk to us a little bit about what that first consultation looks like. What are some of the things that you're doing in that?
I like to meet with you and kind of just talk to you and find out who you are and what are some things you love, and have a little tour of your house and see what do you have in your home and what kinds of things are really important to you, what things do you want to take with, and then kind of identify a timeline of when do you want to move, what does it look like for you to actually put your house on the market and be ready to make your move, and then talk about how do we make this home so appealing and look like it's ready for that newcomer to walk in the door and go, oh, I can totally see my things on the wall, I can see my furniture, and what the home would look like for the new person. Yeah. And then what it's going to take to get the home ready to sell. I help people make a plan, specific step-by-step instruction, and put it in an email form so they can print off a plan and work start to finish to get their home ready to take pictures and put on the market.
And you talk to us as well about, like, you get your hands dirty too. Like,
I do.
You don't just give the
I
plan,
do.
you can also be there to assist. Talk to us a little bit about that.
I really do roll up my sleeves. It can be overwhelming to think about the whole house as this is the whole thing, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. We're going to start with one room, one project, and we will roll up our sleeves together. In the first appointment I work with you, we'll roll up our sleeves and start sorting. The first thing people want to do when they think about moving is to start packing. No, save yourself money, save yourself time, save yourself energy. So if you think about the cost of how much money it costs to move, the actual moving costs, how much money it costs to put things in storage. People are spending thousands of dollars a year, year after year after year. You don't want to spend your money that way. So one way we can save you money is doing the sorting up front. It's quicker that way, it's easier, and we do it together. So you feel like, oh, I can totally do this. We'll roll up our sleeves, start sorting, categorizing, and identifying what things are important to you and want to go with you. What do you really like that you want in your new space to make your new space feel like home? Right. What items are you not going to need anymore? Can we share that with a local nonprofit, a local charity that can make use of that stuff? And what stuff has just been taking up space in your house and you just don't want it? I recently went and decluttered and emptied a storage unit with a client that she's just literally been so overwhelmed she hasn't been able to go and open the storage unit herself. And I said I'd do it with her. And we went in there and we pulled everything out of the storage unit and we put things in categories. 80% of it went to trash. It was destroyed, it was damaged, and it was junk. She didn't want it anymore. Yeah. There was about 10% of it that she ended up donating to a local charity, and she kept 10%. Yeah. She kept 10%. She had that storage unit for 12 years. Wow. So the dollars you can save by doing the sorting up front before you move make the move so much more affordable, and the quality of life and never having to think about that on your shoulders in the back of your mind, it's still in the storage unit.
Are you confronted with resistance from clients, and how do you kind of deal with that? Because I know that there's a lot of emotional attachment to people's stuff. So What are some of your methods for?
There is a lot of emotion because it's their history, it's their things, it's their life, it's the people that were in their life. So I really like to connect with the person on a personal level, find out what things were important to them, listen to some of their stories, and I have a few tricks of the trade that I do along the way. So I'm able to work along the way while I'm listening and I'm engaging, but I'm really empathizing with them because it's really hard. Downsizing is hard. It's emotional taxi. It's physical taxi. You're so overwhelmed. So by the time I've developed rapport with them and talked about how we can keep some of the things that are really valuable and important to them, all of a sudden I'm their ally. I'm on their team. And then I also help them see that it can be freeing, and they start determining, oh yeah, I can let some of this go. I don't really want this, but I want this.
Yeah.
So being that neutral party, I'm not their son saying, you got to get rid of this stuff. This stuff is just a mess and it's not valuable and you're paying for this. I'm not emotionally involved. So I'm able to look at it and just ask questions and get them to, it breaks down that barrier of resistance.
So at what stage of the process? So I'm thinking about putting my home on the market. I know I need a stage. I know I need to declutter. At what stage in the process should they think, I need to call Elaine?
That's the first call they should make.
First call they should make.
I'm going to save them so much money. We don't want them to pack anything. We don't want them to store anything until we've sorted, made a plan, determined what's important. What are they thinking? What do they want for their life? Where are their energies? What do they want to be doing with their time? And determine for their life in their new space. We're going to plan to take with what's important to them. Yeah.
Elaine, how do people get in touch with you?
Elaine Kresta at simplicityphx.com and Simplicity PHX on the web. Check out my website. I'm on Instagram, Simplicity PHX Professional Organizing. I've got a Facebook page. And you can call S4. We're a team. We work together. I'm just here for your support.
Well, I know we have a lot of clients that can really use your services, so we're really excited, and thank you so much for sitting with us today.
Thank you. It's good to be here. It's exciting to be here, and I look forward to helping you.